Title: Cardi B bursts into tears after Stefon Diggs finally sets date for wedding. The world of music and sports once again came to a standstill as news broke that Stefon Diggs had finally set the date for his long-awaited wedding with Cardi B. The internet exploded with joy, disbelief, and raw emotion, but no one was more overwhelmed than Cardi herself, who burst into uncontrollable tears the moment she learned the news. Ring a love story written in fire and gold. Cardi B and Stefon Diggs had been the subject of endless speculation, rumors of engagements, public confessions, emotional surprises, and jaw-dropping gestures worth millions had kept fans hooked for months. Yet despite all the glamour and gifts, there was one thing the world was waiting for: the official wedding date. For weeks, Stefon had been teasing something life-changing. During interviews, his cryptic smiles and subtle hints only fueled the fire. He once said, "When I do it, the world will know. I don't rush love, I crown it." Love letter: the secret planning behind the scenes. Unknown to Cardi, Stefon had been secretly working with her closest friends, stylists, and even her mom to plan the ultimate surprise announcement. He had rented a private vineyard in Napa Valley, the very same place where the two had once taken their first romantic trip as a couple. Every detail was designed with purpose: white roses symbolizing loyalty, red petals for passion, and gold accents representing the million-dollar love they shared. Inside the vineyard's main hall, the atmosphere shimmered with emotion. A giant crystal chandelier reflected the soft lights of candles arranged to spell out, "Forever starts now, June 28, 2026. That was the wedding date. Broken heart: Cardi's emotional reaction. When Cardi walked into the room, thinking she was just attending a private dinner, she froze. The instant she saw the message, her eyes widened, her lips trembled, and within seconds, tears began streaming down her face. She covered her mouth with both hands, shaking as the realization hit her. "Wait, this is the wedding date," she whispered, voice breaking. Stefon stepped forward, dressed in a sleek black suit with a golden lapel pin shaped like a heart. "Yes, baby," he said softly. "You've waited long enough. You've loved me through everything, through noise, fame, and pain. You deserve certainty. So today, I'm giving it to you." Cardi sobbed harder. "You really did this? You already picked the date?" "I did," he said, holding her hands. "And I want the world to know that you are my forever." Gemstone: the ring that stunned the internet, again. Even though Cardi already had a $100 million engagement ring from Stefon, he wasn't done. That night, he presented her with a second ring, a platinum infinity band encrusted with 400 tiny diamonds forming the letters C and S. It wasn't about the price this time, it was about permanence. "I wanted something that spoke about the promise, not the cost," he explained. "The first ring was for the proposal, this one is for the journey." Cardi collapsed into his arms, crying uncontrollably. Cameras captured the moment, and within hours, clips went viral across social media. Hashtags like #CardiandSteph4ever, #June28wedding, and #CardiandTears dominated every platform. Rose messages from friends and celebrities. Celebrities flooded social media with congratulatory messages. Rihanna posted on her story, "This is the kind of love we all pray for. Congrats, sis." Offset, surprisingly, commented a simple heart emoji, shocking everyone with the maturity of his gesture. Nicki Minaj wrote, "Real love wins. This moment melted my heart." Adele even reposted the viral video with the caption, "She deserves this happiness." The outpouring of love brought Cardi to tears. Again during an Instagram Live the next day. "Y'all don't even understand," she said between sobs. "This man really changed how I see love. He didn't just promise me things, he proved them." Classical building: the wedding details revealed. According to insiders, the wedding will take place at an exclusive private estate in Malibu overlooking the Pacific Ocean. The theme: eternal elegance. Cardi wants a cathedral-length veil embroidered with her children's initials, K, W, and D, symbolizing family unity. The bridal dress, rumored to be designed by Balenciaga and Dolce & Gabbana in collaboration, will feature over 50,000 hand-stitched crystals. Meanwhile, Stefon is reportedly working with Louis Vuitton for a custom white tuxedo with gold linings, a nod to their golden promise. Only 150 guests will be invited, including Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, Jay-Z and Beyoncé, and of course, Cardi's lifelong friend Megan Thee Stallion. Musical notes: music, magic, and emotion. The couple's first dance will be to All of Me by John Legend, the same song Stefon played when he proposed. Rumors say he's planning one more surprise during the ceremony, a song he personally wrote and recorded for Cardi titled My Forever Verse. Cardi reportedly couldn't stop crying when she first heard a snippet of it. "It's like he put my heart in music," she said. Dizzy the internet's reaction. Fans worldwide flooded TikTok, X, and YouTube with reaction videos. Many users shared emotional compilations of Cardi's past heartbreaks and how she finally found peace. Others made montages of her and Stefon's journey, from their first public appearance to this monumental moment. One fan wrote, "She went from tears of pain to tears of joy. That's called growth, love, and destiny. Red Heart, a promise that redefines love." In the end, as the sun set over the vineyard, Stefon whispered to her, "You've been my muse, my peace, and my storm. I'm ready to walk through every season of life with you, no matter what comes." Cardi, still wiping away tears, replied, "Then let's do it, baby. Let's make forever real." With that, the two embraced as fireworks illuminated the night sky, spelling out their wedding date for the world to see. June 28, 2026, the day Cardi B and Stefon Diggs' fairytale becomes reality. Cardi B bursts into tears after Stefon Diggs finally sets date for wedding ring, loudly crying face. The internet went into a frenzy when news broke that Stefon Diggs had finally done what fans had been waiting for, set the official date for his wedding with Cardi B. After months of speculation, hints, and emotional interviews, the NFL star made the moment unforgettable with a grand romantic gesture that had Cardi B in uncontrollable tears of joy. Bouquet: the emotional build-up. For weeks, Cardi had been teasing her fans with little clips on Instagram, videos of wedding dresses, songs about love, and captions like, "Something big is coming." But no one, not even her closest friends, knew that Stefon was quietly planning the most breathtaking reveal of their wedding date. Behind the scenes, Stefon had been working with event planners, jewelers, and even Cardi's favorite designer to make the announcement a moment she'd never forget. He wanted it to be more than just a date, it had to symbolize their journey through love, heartbreak, and rebirth. Gemstone: the grand surprise. On a quiet evening in Los Angeles, Stefon told Cardi they were going to attend a private dinner event. When they arrived, Cardi walked into a stunning rooftop garden filled with thousands of white roses, golden candles, and twinkling lights spelling out the words, "Forever starts on December 12th. At first, she didn't understand what it meant. Then, Stefon took her hand, smiled gently, and whispered, "That's our wedding date, baby. December 12th, that's when I get to call you my wife." In that instant, Cardi froze. Her heart raced as tears welled up in her eyes. Cameras hidden in the corners captured the raw emotion as she broke down crying, clutching his hand tightly while whispering, "Are you serious, baby? For real?" Stefon nodded, pulled out a new ring, an upgraded version of her engagement ring, and slipped it onto her finger while saying, "You've waited long enough. The world will finally see us walk down that aisle." Sparkling heart: Cardi's emotional reaction. Cardi couldn't hold back. She covered her face with her hands, sobbing as she laughed through tears. The usually bold, confident rapper was suddenly vulnerable, overwhelmed, and speechless. "This man really loves me," she whispered, trembling with joy. Moments later, she posted an Instagram story showing her hand shaking as she showed off the sparkling ring and wrote, "I can't believe this is real. My heart can't take it. I love you forever, Steph." Rose family and friends celebrate. Within hours, close friends and family started pouring into the venue. Stefon had secretly invited them all. Cardi's mother, Sister Hennessy, and even some of her old Bronx friends came rushing in, screaming with excitement. Rihanna and A$AP Rocky, who have become close to the couple, sent video messages of congratulations. Rihanna's message melted hearts. "Girl, you deserve every bit of this love. I can't wait to see you in that dress." Meanwhile, Offset, Cardi's ex, trended briefly on social media as fans flooded timelines with comparisons, memes, and emotional comments like, "Steph treats her like the queen she is." Love letter. The date and location revealed. Hours after the reveal, the couple officially confirmed on Instagram Live that the wedding will take place on December 12 in Capri, Italy, a dream destination Cardi had once mentioned in an old interview. "It's gonna be everything, elegant, romantic, and full of love," Stefon told fans. "I'm marrying my best friend." The wedding will reportedly feature a guest list of only 150 people, a live orchestra, and a custom-designed Versace wedding gown for Cardi. There will also be performances by some of her industry friends, rumored to include Beyoncé and Alicia Keys. Revolving Hearts fans react. Social media exploded instantly. Twitter, now X, was flooded with emotional reactions. "Cardi B crying like that broke me loudly crying face, this is real love. Stefon Diggs just raised the bar for every man out here. That rooftop setup looks like a fairy tale. These two are goals." Clips of Cardi crying were shared millions of times within hours, making #CardiandSteph wedding the #1 trending hashtag worldwide. Shooting star. The meaning behind the date. When fans asked why Stefon chose December 12, he revealed that it wasn't random. "It's the day I first told her I loved her. I wanted that same day to be the day I promised to love her forever." That revelation sent fans into meltdown. Many commented that it was the most romantic thing Stefon's ever done, while others said they couldn't wait for the documentary Cardi hinted might follow the journey to the altar. Crown. The final moment. At the end of the night, as fireworks lit up the sky spelling #ForeverCardiandSteph, Cardi held Stefon's face in her hands and whispered through tears, "You gave me peace, Steph. I don't care about the fame, the music, or the lights, just you." He replied softly, "You're my home, Belcalis." They kissed as rose petals rained down, with RZA and Riot, from Rihanna and Rocky's family, running around laughing in the background, pure joy everywhere. Dizzy epilogue, the beginning of forever. As the world prepares for what's being called the wedding of the decade, fans can't help but feel emotional knowing how far the two have come. From heartbreaks and controversy to deep connection and unconditional love, Cardi B and Stefon Diggs have shown that love, when true, always finds its way. And now, on December 12, their love story will reach its most beautiful chapter yet, the day Cardi finally becomes Mrs. Diggs.
도시가 보이곤 해. 그 도시에